Number 8 a little bit here. I've already done some work here to plot these, just general sketch, plot where those points are. So if you want to pause the video and catch up to me, might be a good idea. Realize here, I did not give you the vertex. That's the important part of the information. So I did not give you the vertex. So this guy right here, when you think about a quadratic, I can't have it opening upward and hitting all of those points. It's going to have to open downward. So basically, it's a little sketch that's not very good because I missed the point. But there you go. That's our sketch. Wow, that's bad. Okay, so I don't know exactly where the vertex is. I'm not sure. But one thing I do know is that the axis of symmetry is going to cause just what I just said, symmetry. So when I look at 1 here, highlight that. When I look at the x value of 1 and the x value of 5, there's a distance of 4 in between those two. So the middle of those would be 3. So I do know, without a doubt, that this vertical line here that I drew is x equals 3. Okay? That right there has a distance of 2 to this point and a distance of 2 to that point. So what that means is my vertex is going to be 3 comma something, and that something is k. All right, I don't know anything else about it right now, but I know hk is actually 3k. So what we do is we go into vertex form, but we're going to have 2 unknowns. We're not going to know our k, we're not going to know our a. So what I'm going to do is I'll highlight here. Oops. I'll highlight here. I'm going to use, I'll start off by using, you can use either one of these ordered pairs we just did. I'll start with this one, and I'm going to use my vertex right there. You always use the vertex when you do this. So going through the process of, I'll write it one more time, and we got to hopefully be getting the hang knowing that this is vertex form. In the quadratic chapter, you absolutely have to know vertex form and general form. So if I look here, negative 10 is actually my y value, so I'm going to put that in there. We don't know a. If I make negative 10 my y value, then that means 1 is my x value. And I'm going to subtract my h value, which we said was 3. Square that, add k, and when I simplify this, I'll get negative 10 is equivalent to 4a plus k. 1 minus 3 is negative 2 squared is 4. All right, and then I'm going to go, I'll use a different color here. I'm going to go and do this again, but with a different ordered pair. I cannot use this one. I have to use the third one they gave us that's not on the same level. Otherwise, you'll get the exact same equation to this, and you won't get anywhere. So I'm going to go negative 1 is equivalent to a times my x value, which again would be 2 now for this one because of the ordered pair, minus 3, because that's the h value, plus k. All right, so when I square that up, I actually get just 1a plus k on the right side. And then we're solving a system here. Now, a lot of kids were getting thrown off by this. You don't have to multiply by negative 1. I like to do that because I like to add down. So I'm going to change everything to 1 equals negative a minus k. But therein lies my system that I can solve now. So when I add down, I'm going to get a negative 9. I'm going to get a 3a, and the k's are going to cancel, which is awesome because then I can get my a value of negative 3. Okay, that's one thing I definitely needed, but I'm not done. I need to now take that and plug it back in. So now I had negative 1 equals negative 3 plus k. So my k value will be, adding 3 to both sides, 2. Now I'm running out of room. I can't write this on here. I'm going to write it below. So the actual answer is f of x equals my a value of negative 3, and then x minus h, my h value here was 3, so x minus 3, quantity squared, and then my k value is 2, so plus